Hey, so we are back at it again, and I just want to say that this section is not going to be as tricky as what the first part meant, okay, or what we did in the first video. It again is something that we need to just breathe, and we need to just focus what we are doing. All right, so we're going to do the second part of this today, and I'm just going to explain 2 or 3 tags to you guys today. And the first one that we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to insert an image. Okay. The first thing that you need to know about an image is that when you insert an image, okay, and wherever you put your information, that all those images and information have to be in the same folder, okay, because as soon as you start extracting it from different folders, your HTML has a good possibility of not working. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take it from the one folder that I've put it in, okay, and I'm actually just going to move it around, and I'm just going to throw all of this information over, and I'm going to put it into our test folder that we worked with. Control. No, let me just double check myself here. Okay, I want Boogie, I want the Facebook link, the Facebook image, and the Facebook link. So I want those because I've already pre-downloaded my links, and I've saved my links of the school that I want to embed into my HTML, and I've downloaded a school badge, which is an image, and please take note, this is a PNG file, and this one is a GIF file, and I'm going to show you now why it's important to remember that. Okay, so HTML tag sheet, this is our writing section. Let's get cracking. So the last time we had a look at when we looked at our folder that we created, this is what we had come up with, okay, which is pretty cool, and that's fine. So before I do anything, I want to insert an image, okay, and I want to put it somewhere on the right hand side of the screen, and then I'm going to do some writing, and we'll see where we get with it today. Okay, so minimize that, open up my tags and my writing. Right, so I've got my heading in, and the first thing I'm going to do, I want to insert an image. Okay, now if you understand this up, if you get this one right from the beginning, I'm going to be very, very happy. Okay, we open our tag and we want to insert an image. Now if you look over here, when we want to insert an image, it says there img src equal quotation marks. Inside the double quotation, that is what you're going to tell the notepad, that's going to tell the internet when you open it, what is the file name that we're opening. Okay, so the image that we're going to insert is the Westring badge. Okay, and if we look over there, the file type is a PNG, okay, and the file name is WHS. So when I embed this, it's going to be WHS.png. You don't have to say PNG file, it's just .png. Okay, so we're putting in our image, and again, like I said, I just type in capitals, img space src equals quotation marks. What did I call that file? It was WHS.png. Now be careful over here, guys. Remember, I've got a bad habit of typing in capitals. Okay. Now this file is in capitals, which is great, but imagine if I had to insert that image. Not everything is in capitals over here. Only the first letter is. So I need to be careful when I put in my sources. It has to be exactly the same way as what it's written over there. Okay. So I've got these two open. I've inserted the image, right? I close my double quotations. Now, guys, you need to understand that for some odd reason, sometimes computers don't always work. Okay, and what happens if that image does not appear? Then I don't want to be embarrassed and have like a little error message or whatever. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ALT for alternatively. Okay, if the image doesn't open, alternatively, I want to see the word Westring High School. So a word is going to replace the image. And all I go there is Westring High School. Close the double quotations. Okay, so if this image doesn't work now, HTML knows, okay, alternatively, we can just say Westring High School. All right, and that's great. Okay, but now I want to set certain parameters about this image. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the height, the width, and the alignment. Now, when we come to this part in the paper, especially at an exam, I will tell you, or we will tell you exactly which height and width to use. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this height and width doesn't work like it does in Microsoft Word in centimeters and that. It actually goes according to a pixel size. Now, I do not know, I'll be honest, I don't know the actual pixel, 1 pixel to centimeter ratio. I don't know that. So I'm just going to make up my own little values, hope that it works, and then we'll see what it looks like at the end. But please, I want you to feel comfortable with knowing that when we do this in the paper, we will give you the height value to put in. Okay, so I go height. Okay, again, watch your spelling. Okay, I want height to be equal to, and I'm just going to make it 200. Okay, but I need to specify the height to be 200. Okay, let me just do that. Spacebar, I want the width. I forgot my inverted commas there. I hope you noticed that. The width has to be, sorry, I've put that in the wrong place. When I specify amount, that is what goes. The width has to equal, again, we're going to make this one 150. All right. Sorry, I'm just ticking off as I go along here. And then we are going to align it. We're going to make it to the right. Okay. So let's quickly go over that again. I've inserted an image source. The file name is whs.ping. I got that information from my folder. It's whs.png file. Alternatively, if that doesn't work, I wanted to say Westring High School. Alright, again, in inverted commas. The height must be 200. The width has to be 150. And I want it to align to the right. Okay. I want that to be specific information. Okay. I hit the enter button. Okay. I've embedded the image now. Now we're just going to put some writing in there. And yeah, we don't have to do any tags because I am still in my body. I haven't closed my body yet. My body is comprising of a heading, it's comprising of an image, and now it's just going to comprise of some writing. So I'm just going to write a few sentences here. In celebration of our school's 50th birthday. Right. Now, what I want to do is I want it to text wrap. Because if I carry on typing over here and if I press enter, it doesn't mean that it's going to show on the actual HTML that I've pressed enter. So what I need to do is I put a break in it and I close it. Now break and horizontal tags are the only ones that don't need to be opened and then closed. You can just close it at the end. Okay, those are the only two special HTML tags. that require a close at the end. What I mean is I didn't go over here and go open BR, whoopsie, open BR, then close BR. So the break and the horizontal rule are the only ones that don't need that. Okay. So if I carry on typing now, break. We would like to extend a warm and homely invite to you. Now please note, you see how my HTML is just shifting. I don't want it like that. I want it to now come around. So I put a break in again. So although I'm typing in a straight line here, every time where it makes where the BR is put, it's going to throw the text around, and I'm going to show you that when we actually run this. So I would like to extend a warm and homely invite to you, right, and your family to bring and bra, full stop. Let's wrap it around. BR. Okay. Right, new sentence for the adults. There will be a big screen for the game, and for the kiddies, a mini fan park. Full stop. Break. Okay. Now I'm just going to expand this quickly so you guys can see what I've done. Here we've typed a very, very long sentence. Okay. I could have gone and pressed enter the whole time to make it wrap nicely in the notepad. But unfortunately, Notepad does not replicate that into the HTML. So how it's going to read this now, it's going to read, in celebration of our school's 50th birthday. Right? I've put a break in there. So that means text wrap. So what comes around? Whoopsie. We would like to extend a warm and homely invite to you, right? Break, and your family to bring and bra. So every time where I've put a break in, that is forcing the text that goes after that to wrap around. Okay. So let's see what we've done so far. All right. Let's just see what we've done. I'm going to save all of this again quickly. So I go File, Save As. I double click on my invitation because I want to overwrite what I've done, because I've obviously added in things. Save As, all files, and my HTML, my invitation, I'm going to double click and I'm going to say yes. So what are we hoping to see now over here? We know that the title will be there, and we know the background color will be there, and we know that the heading is going to be there. We want to see now, is our image going to appear there on the right hand side? And are we going to have some text in there? If there's a mistake, we need to go back and look for the mistake. Okay, so we minimize everything, we open the test folder, we open the invitation, and look at that. Okay, so I've got the image in over there. It is cropped to some form of size that I just made up in my head. Okay, but so far so good. Now you ask me, or wondering, but that doesn't look so great. The font is a little bit small. I want a different font. Don't worry, we're going to get to the font. Okay, and the fonts will come a little later in, I think it is, let me just check my notes again. It comes out in the 4th video. Okay, so for now I'm just trying to show you a basic form. Okay, I can see over there just by looking at it, the we should be in capitals. Okay, so we went from this, from our first tutorial, to this. So slowly but surely we're building on over here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that now for today. or for this video. And in the second video, or the third video, I'm going to show you guys how we insert a bullet, okay, a bullet list, which is an unordered list. I'm going to show you let's change the type of bullet. I don't want the circular ones, I want a nice square one, and we will type further information. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that, and yeah, until the next video. Cheers, guys.